If you're looking for the best hybrid golf clubs for seniors, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Majek Men's Golf All Hybrid Complete Set. Just because you're an older golfer now doesn't mean it's time to give up playing golf. And I don't just preach but also practice what I preach. But then not every golfer has spent his/her whole life playing the game at a professional level. And that's precisely why I'm reviewing these Majek hybrids first. This all-hybrid set is a very suitable choice for all kinds of senior and beginner golfers, even high handicappers and those recovering from an injury/surgery. So don't give up on golf just yet. Plain, pure joy is the most accurate way of describing Majek hybrids. Thanks to the decent control and feel brought about by the oversized grip. Thanks to the deeper cavity back composition that makes sure even your off-center shots travel straight and long. And also thanks to the aerodynamic design for increasing clubhead speed. Golfers aged 80+ who have rejoined the golfing scene after a break of as long as even 20 years say only great things about this Majek all-hybrid set. Fairly consistent with adequate directional control. Now what senior player doesn't want to hear this? Moving on to the next at number 2 with Cobra Golf 2019 F9 Men's Speedback Hybrid. It rips through the turf so very smoothly you forget you're a senior player. Cobra F9 Speedback Hybrid is just what you need if boosting swing speed power is what you've been working hard to achieve. And this power is pretty much like that you get with long irons. So the playability factor is reminiscent of long irons, but at the same time, the hybrid is so much easier to hit. Not like traditional long irons at all. The center of gravity is placed lower deliberately to get the golf ball airborne without much difficulty. The wonder that is Cobra F9 Speedback is actually the re-engineered Speedback baffler rails. They keep the hybrid steady during ground contact as well as through thick grass. You also have the larger club head that, when it combines with the lower center of gravity positioning, takes precision from poor to strong and sufficient even with a slower swing speed. It's a sure thing that this Cobra Hybrid is an advanced golf club made for active senior players who not always are able to flush the golf ball dead center in that sweet spot. The number 3 position is held by Callaway Golf 2020 Rogue X Hybrid. There are plenty of senior players with a mid-handicap, and if you're one of them, Callaway Rogue X Hybrid is a special one for you. You don't have to think about basics like the center of gravity being lower for a higher launch. All that elemental stuff is well taken care of by a top brand like Callaway. The lightweight graphite shaft and massive sweet spot are the most advantageous here, as one promotes a faster swing while the other keeps your mishits from veering off in the wrong direction. It's Callaway we're talking about, which means advanced, unique technology is a natural part of the product, such as the forged hyperspeed face cup. This changes the whole meaning of distance generated by a hybrid for a senior player. All across that club face, the brand has seamlessly integrated more forgiveness and speed. Next at number 4, we have Taylormade Sim Max Hybrid. The Simmax range of Taylormade includes a hybrid too, and quite a competitor this one is, with its innovative design and raw muscle construction. The innovation comes from the brand's exclusive twist face. Since mishits are so common among senior golfers, this corrective club face angle builds immunity against them. As for the design, there's a V-shaped sole to reduce friction during turf interaction, and this means you can play from difficult or tight lies much more easily. So it's completely alright if Simmax comes with 0 adjustable features. The fact that you can play from a host of lies, rough or fairway, is more than enough to get what you want. And what you might want is to hit a distance of 250 yards off the tee. The number 5 position is held by Callaway Golf Maverick Hybrid. Many senior players themselves highly recommend Callaway Maverick, either the standard version or Maverick MAX, also designed for easy launch and long distance. But you might want to pick Maverick Standard because of how much more affordable it is, along with being highly forgiving and speed enhancing, of course. Getting under the golf ball is what Maverick Hybrid knows how to do best. And why wouldn't that be when the club face is flash face, designed by artificial intelligence? Jailbreak bars are integrated into that to take ball speed from low to high in no time. Just like other senior-friendly hybrids reviewed thus far, even Callaway Maverick has its center of gravity positioned lower for an optimal combination of easy, high launch, farther carry, and then a soft landing. The number 6 position is dominated by Callaway Big Bertha B21 Hybrid. Big Bertha B21 is a beginner-friendly and senior-friendly hybrid with all the offset one needs to prevent slicing the golf ball. Although this offset interferes when addressing the ball, but if looking past that, pun intended, is possible, then you're sure to make the most of the distance and forgiveness potential packed in here. You know it's a true feature-packed Callaway golf club when jailbreak and flash face technologies are included. These, as you may already know, the brand has put in place for distance gains even with a slower swing speed. After all, the impact surface is more expansive and load-resistant. Combine that with the increased offset, and you've got yourself a hybrid that not only carries the ball farther but also straighter to further increase the distance. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Callaway Golf Super Hybrid. In a review of Callaway Golf Super Hybrid, I read that a club head this big on a shaft this short with a light angle this upright might demand some getting used to depending on how you swing. Now let me tell you that there's no need to dwell too much on these details, even though they seem important. With Callaway Super Hybrid, launching the golf ball higher is the easiest thing to do. Plus, your thin or off-center shots are forgiven just like that. And that's pretty surprising given the super high 17-degree loft. Ball speed at such times is bound to catch the eye, even if you can't decide whether this is a hybrid or fairway wood. Likewise, it really doesn't matter where on the sweet spot you strike. Ball speed gets maximized irrespective of that. Another very interesting piece of news is the low spin this hybrid produces. So if you're a naturally high spin golfer, which seniors usually are, then you can be witness to launching the golf ball higher and then watching it plummet and shoot long. The number 8 position is held by Cleveland Golf Launcher Halo Hybrid. The first and the only Cleveland hybrid on this list, Launcher Halo, is for you if you don't hit your long irons as you did back then. Senior players with compromised flexibility and even arthritis, as a matter of fact, have been able to hit 181.90 yards with Cleveland Launcher Halo Hybrid. Surely the perfect rescue club. Triple glide rails in the sole make sure that it doesn't twist through impact. Another thing that's certainly worth noting is the perimeter weighting of the hybrid, which is the very reason why those common miss hits of yours still manage to succeed, go longer, straighter. And the center of gravity is placed lower than usual because of the special high-bore crown Cleveland decided to add for making the whole tedious process of launching the golf ball much easier for slow swingers. Just expect the ball to jump off the club with a rewarding snap sound. Next at number 9 we have Tour Edge Golf HL4 Hybrid Club. Hot Launch 4 by Tour Edge, with its lighter, thinner forged steel material crown, is made to take your club head speed from slow to fast in the most natural manner. The curved face of this particular golf club is what makes it all possible as it squares up in just the right way to allow your shots to become longer, straighter, and more accurate. And if you choose lightweight graphite, then swinging the hybrid becomes even easier as opposed to struggling with difficult-to-hit long irons. And the higher the loft, 18 degrees in this case, the more angles you can take on with utmost ease. To be honest, everything about the face of this Tour Edge Hybrid is designed keeping slow swingers in mind, such as power channel and low profile weight for easier launch and greater distance. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Lazarus Golf Premium Hybrid Golf Clubs. Now how about buying a hybrid that doesn't need you throwing wads of cash at it? Welcome Lazarus Premium Hybrid Golf Clubs that don't cost a fortune yet get the job done really well. You can choose the loft angle you want, just remember that a higher loft is a more fitting choice for slower swing speeds. These hybrids are for all kinds of golfers, actually, scratch, weekend, and everyday. The shaft material is graphite with regular flex, appropriate for you if your swing speed is not as it once used to be. You can surely gain more ball speed and distance with a shaft like this, even if it means swallowing your pride and accepting that now you're a senior golfer. Lazarus hybrids do the trick when it comes to getting the golf ball off that turf and into the air to travel a great distance more consistently and easily. And the fact that it costs little makes everything seem even more enticing. That's all for today. We upload sports product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.